Welcome again, viewers. Welcome to Tenerife Los Cristianos. Decision time. Lots of people have been asking me this question. I'm going to take you to the two places in mind. Let's go. Okay, so we're at the bus terminus just now. I'm just going to head round the corner. Just a wee reminder, just up there and up the steps is the Apollo Centre. So some really nice restaurants in there and bars, including La Therese, where I normally get my breakfast. I'm filming this on a Sunday, and they don't open on a Sunday, so I'll try and catch them before I leave. Hopefully I'll see you guys. My brother Paul and Laura were in with wee Polly the other day, and they says they had a lovely breakfast. They've got healthy option breakfast. Their food is unique. It's not like anywhere else in Los Cristianos. And we've got a couple of nice wee bars and restaurants next to it as well. So it's a wee hidden gem, one where the locals go to, or maybe a lot of expats, people who came here for a lot of years, because it's a wee bit off the tourist track, I would say. We're right at the bus station here. This is where you can either buy tickets or you can get your bus cards. Airport bus runs from 7 in the morning every half an hour. Normally only takes about 20 minutes, 25 minutes max, depending on the traffic, normally. We'll see how I go on when I take the airport bus when I'm heading home. Comes round about here, I think. So this is the bus terminus. I'm going to take you round to the Cristian Sur and the Tenerife Sur. Quite a lot of people have been asking me, Kevin, what would you recommend? We know you've stayed in both of them, and I'm going to recommend one ahead of the other for one big reason, and it's not probably what you'd expect. I'll tell you the pros and cons in staying in both of them, okay? Let's take a wee wander. This is where you can get the bus to all over the island. Now be warned, the Porto de la Cruz bus comes round the corner up to the right, and it comes about 3 or 4 times a day, so if you miss it you need to wait in the next one. So you'll see lots of people with suitcases here going to the airport. You can also get a bus to Tenerife North Airport here if you're going somewhere else, and sometimes it's worth getting a day ticket if you've got the card, because it's cheaper than the one-way fare, especially if you're going to Porto de la Cruz as well. Lewinsky's across there, gets busy at night, a lot of people dancing, more of a local vibe. Kismat Tandoori, quite a well-known Indians. I've still never been in it. Check out the Matt Masters channel, he's done a wee review on it. So we're going to head up this way. That's the San Marino complex just round the corner as well. I've met a lot of viewers who stay in there, and when they stay in the San Marino, the local bars and restaurants are all in the Apollo Centre, and they also go to Harriet's and a few other places up here. So I'm going to show you all the places to consider round here as well. Now, the first thing to say, if you're thinking of staying in this area and you're looking at the Tenerife Sur or the Cristian Sur, I think sometimes Jet2 you should do package deals so you didn't know what one you were in. I like the location, there's lots of bars next to it I like, and restaurants, there's plenty to do up here. It's quite hilly, be aware, you're not right at the top of Cardiac Hill, but you are up quite a steep hill. You can avoid it a wee bit by coming down this way, it's not too bad, but you need to walk back up this way. It's not the worst hill, but it's not maybe for the infirm or if you get any mobility problems. Now, the number one thing to bear in mind, I think that's the San Marino one over there, is it? Yeah. Oh, behind Harriet's. So Harriet's is a really good place for breakfast, and they do evening meals as well. My dad's favourite, you'll probably be popping in there tomorrow. There'll be Italians in the corner as well. One thing to bear in mind, the HG Tenerife Sur and the HG Cristian Sur is, as far as I know, nearly all the rooms do not have air conditioning. So that is something definitely to bear in mind if you're coming here in the hotter months. It can still be pretty hot in winter here, but July, August, September, when it's mid-30s sometimes, you're in the wrong room in these places, they're going to be roasting. I think there is some studios in the Tenerife Sur that have got aircon. That would sway my opinion. If I could guarantee to get aircon, I would maybe stay in the Tenerife Sur, but most of the time you're not guaranteed that. The time I stayed in the Tenerife Sur, I got allocated a room on the ground floor. I'll show you what it was just round the corner here. Again, the balconies. Down here, I'm not a big fan of the balconies here. You're facing the main road. There's not much privacy really. Everybody's walking by all the time. You're better up the top ones. The ones overlooking the pool actually are a lot better as well. So they have got studios, I think, self-catering. The room they allocated me when I stayed here the last time, I am not joking, was unsleepable in. It was like a furnace, it was a sauna walking into it. It was on the ground floor just round the corner. I went back to reception and thankfully they changed the room. I got a room overlooking the pool. which was still pretty hot to be fair, but it was a lot better than the other one. So they do breakfast in there as part of the Tenerife Sur. I've had breakfast in the Tenerife Sur. It's a really basic, limited choice. It's not expensive, so you're not going to complain, but it's not like a breakfast you would get in a nice 4-star hotel or anything like that. So it's pretty basic. Now, location-wise, you cannot complain. You've got all these bars on your doorstep. Either one you're going to enjoy. The Cristian Sur's across the road there, Tenerife Sur here. So location-wise, there's nothing to pick between the two of them. These are the rooms that I got allocated last time. So as I said, it's on a busy road. The bus comes down here as well. Not a big fan of the location of the rooms here. You want to be in the poolside rooms. Their rooms were roasting when I was in them. We'll walk around there in a wee second. So the Cristian Sur, as far as I'm aware, none of the rooms actually have air conditioning unless private owners individually have upgraded some of the rooms to aircon, but I'm not sure there's any aircon. In fact, so there might be one or two, but I'll tell you that in a wee second. So that's the HG Tenerife Sur. The rooms in here, they're not mega modern, but I would say they're more up to date than the Cristian Sur. The Cristian Sur, there's a wee bar area there. The Cristian Sur, most of the rooms I've stayed in or I've seen have been very dated inside, but they've got one thing better, two things better than the Tenerife Sur, I'll tell you about as well. So you see the pool area here. They've changed this. I think there used to be a wee bar in the middle, island bar. They've just changed it to get more sunbeds in. So that's a really nice pool area. I can't remember if it's heated, but the Cristian Sur's heated. So they're the rooms you want. See where the guys are up there? They're the rooms you want up there, up the top. But I don't know if they've got aircon, so that's something to bear in mind. Last time I stayed in the Tenerife Sur, they had the ridiculous charge for Wi-Fi. I don't know if they've still got that, and I can't remember if the Cristian Sur's got free Wi-Fi or not. I'll need to ask my mum and dad because they're staying in the Cristian Sur. If I remember, I'll take a wee video of the room. I'll leave it at the end if I can remember and ask them. So location-wise, they're both brilliant, both next to everything. Further up there, you've got the Agomar, you've got the Summerland, you've got the Los Claves, and you've got the Coral Los Alisos as well. Shit, this guy on the bike going as fast as he can. Right, so that's the Funchal apartments up there as well. I did see them for about £70 a night. Nearly booked them. I don't know what they're like, we'll wait and see. So loads of bars here if you want a wee bet. You've got into Sandy's, you're betting the racing. You've got Smiley's bar, Frank Rooney's, you've got Tide's fish and chip shop at the end here. So Smiley's is where the Notts Forest fans go apparently. Look at this, decorated it. Oh hiya, how you doing? Nice to meet you again. Yes, I do, of course. One of my best videos. How you doing? All right, nice to see you again.
Last time we saw you was in the airport, wasn't it?
I think it was. Oh, that's right. On your way back. How long are you here for?
A week.
A week. Okay. You just arrived?
Friday.
Remind me again where you're from again. Where are you from again?
Hull.
Hull. Okay, that's right. So these guys have appeared. I think 2 of my videos you've been in.
4.
4? Jeez, oh, you must be the world record holders. Could be 5 now.
You got some viewers in pub cars, didn't you, when they were singing?
That's right. Yeah.
We
So that was the first one, and I've met you in a few other places as well. Oh, lovely to see you again. Are you staying in Los Chris? Agomar. Okay, you recommend it? It's alright, does the job?
No aircon though.
I know, I'm just doing a video about that actually. We're talking about the Tenerife Sur and the Cristian Sur. Most of the apartments around here don't have aircon, but it's just the luck sometimes what apartment you get.
Saw your room 13 in H2.
Oh, that one, I know. That was a bad room, wasn't it? People were saying it was too harsh, but I thought that was a bad room for the money. It was outrageous. But I'm staying at Atlantida tonight, just down the hill. That's really basic, but it does the job. It's fine, does the job anyway.
I did a camera today.
I know I've got a new wee camera. When I run out of battery in this, I use this wee DJI Pocket Osmo. It just fills the screen like that. It's pretty handy because I'm just going up to meet friends and family to watch the football. And when I finish it,
Say watch the football, do you mean the Knights of Liverpool?
of course, there's no other football team, is there?
Bet on 3-1.
3-1.
Put a bet on 3-1.
They need to win today. I think they're blowing it anyway. To be honest with you, I think Man City. Aye. We'll wait and see. Well, fingers crossed. Well, lovely to meet you again, and I might see you about. I'm here the next few days.
Yeah.
I might see you about.
Are you watching
I think we're going out in the 19th hole.
That's where we're
Oh, you going? I might be seeing there.
Yeah, so we'll
Right?
see you in there.
I might be seeing there. I think they were trying to get a seat. They were trying to get the Scottish game on. Because and they were trying to get food. If they had all that criteria, they were going to the 19th hole. So I'm going round there to meet them and we'll find out.
Oh, we have one if we stand up, haven't we?
No booked in. No, they're just going in.
Yeah.
They're just going in.
We
So
went to Olive Garden this morning for breakfast.
I've heard it's nice.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Olive Garden.
Yeah.
Recommendation.
Oh, God, massively.
Oh, nice one.
Yeah. And we stopped off at the 19th hole on the way back.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, and said you got the Liverpool game.
Oh.
Because obviously Man U kicks off an hour before, doesn't it?
Aye, that's it. Well, they've got a lot of TVs, so I'm hoping they've got all the games on.
Yeah, they know that
And the guy in the 19th hole is a Liverpool fan, I think, the guy who owns it.
Yeah, well, I knew that.
Yeah.
And the girl was scouts behind the bar.
Yeah,
anyway.
so that's it. So I might be seeing you. Sorry, I'm trying to remember your names. Is it Mandy?
Mandy.
Mandy.
Oh, you remember my name.
Mandy and Saj.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Lovely to meet you again, guys.
And you.
Fifth time. I might be seeing the 19th hole. Okay, see you later, guys. Cheers. See you later. How nice was that? Mandy and Sags, lovely to meet you. Fifth time on my videos. Absolutely unbelievable. If you ever seen the video, I think the first one, we were sitting with a group of friends outside Popeyes, the fountain bar, and they were singing me a wee song, and that video done pretty well, got a lot of views. I don't know if this one will get as many views, we'll wait and see. Let's cross to the Cristian Sur, and we'll finish off the summary, where to stay. So, there's one big advantage with the Cristian Sur compared to the Tenerife Sur, and it's to do with the rooms. You could argue the pool's better as well, actually. They've got quite a few wee cafes and supermarkets and restaurants right outside it, which is pretty good as well. Ye Old English tea rooms, I notice is always really busy there. At the end of the street you've got Scotch Mist. Across the road you've got the Buddies, the Fox, the 19th hole. So quite a few places. So let me give you my thoughts on the Cristian Sur. The balconies and the terraces of every room I've either stayed in or I've been in when family have been here. If you pick the right room, the balconies and the terraces here are better than the Tenerife Sur. Price wise, they're usually priced pretty similar. My parents are staying here for 6 days. They're paying a 1-bedroom apartment and they're paying £70 per night, which is not too bad for here. Sometimes you can get the Tenerife Sur a wee bit cheaper than that. You can get it for maybe 60. I think I've paid 55 for it before. But they've got these wee cafes in here. They've got 2 swimming pools in the Cristian Sur. I'll show you one of them, and I'll show you why this one might just win in the contest. There's a specific reason why it might win. Because as far as I know, it's to do with Atlantic Horizons. As far as I know, at the Tenerife Sur you just get allocated the room and you can get a bad room in the ground floor, noisy, could be roasting. Whereas here, if you book through the guys at Atlantic Horizons, they will literally tell you what room they've got available and they'll show you pictures, they'll show you where it's located, and you can figure out if it's going to be a good room for you. So, a couple of pools here, as you can see. I think my mum and dad's room's just up there. The balcony's fantastic. I was sitting there late at night. It's absolutely fantastic. The rooms are hot, the rooms are dated, so you wouldn't say the rooms are that great in here, but the advantage is you can actually pick an accommodation. They've got a bit of a mix. I think they've got ones that have been modernised a wee bit, they've got ones that are a wee bit more dated, but if you basically go online or Facebook or phone these guys at Atlantic Horizons, they will tell you what apartments they've got available, and you can actually pick. It's like picking your plot. You actually pick where you want to stay. Now, another thing to bear in mind, the Cristian Sur does not have any lifts. So if you've got any mobility problems, you could be right up the top there, humping suitcases up there. Bear that in mind. I can't remember if the Tenerife Sur has got lifts or not. I think it might have one. I'm not 100% sure. So that's something that you need to bear in mind. 100%. So what do you think? Have I done it justice? I think if the price is exactly the same and I can pick my room, I'm going to pick the Cristian Sur. That's probably my first choice. If it obviously was a lot cheaper than the Tenerife Sur, I might be tempted to take a risk, but I don't know. They've got a wee fast food takeaway and a wee deli in here as well, which is quite well known with the locals. So either one I'm going to be happy staying in, no doubt in it whatsoever. Ye Old English tea rooms. I've passed by here quite a lot in the last few days, so I've been quite busy. People sitting in a wee bite to eat and a wee beer. There's a place next door you can hire scooters as well, orange badge. As I was speaking to the guys there on the Funchal strip, I was mentioning I was going to the 19th hole. I think somebody gave us a wee shout there, say hello to somebody. I think they've been shy. Right, let's continue. So, over the corner, we've got the Buddies bar, we've got the Fox. Cross over in a wee second. I'm going into the 19th hole. My family were getting in there because they were looking for food. We kind of alternate between, couldn't get my words out there, between Taylor's Lounge for the football and sometimes the 19th hole. So we were in Taylor's yesterday, cracking bar, going in to see Taylor's, going to see Andy at Taylor's, show all the football, can't fault it. I think my family are going to be in the 19th hole, but it looks really busy, so I'm not sure if they're in there, to be fair. They might not have got a seat. And just round the corner, I've showed you this before anyway, loads of times. If you fancy a Sunday roast or a wee Scottish breakfast, pop in and see Gary and Alison at Scotch Mist, and then pop into the Bull and Moon next to it as well. See Big Davey. Big Davey, I've not seen you since last time I was here. Hope you're still working there. I'll pop in and see you before I leave. So that's Scotch Mist and the Bull and Moon. Across the road, we've got the Swan and the Buddies bar and the Fox and the 19th hole. Now I'm trying to see if my family are in here. I'm going to have to phone them to find out where they are. The criteria they had is they had to find someone that does food and the football. So we'll wait and see. Okay, so let's head down there. So there's the Buddies. It's pretty busy, quite a few people in there. I think they've got the football on as well. So that's the Buddies bar, obviously well known because it's owned by the Night Strider YouTuber. There's a Swan next door as well. And the 19th hole, so I'm going to go in here and see if I can find my family. I don't know if they're in here, they might be in Taylor's, we'll see. Thanks so much for watching to the end. Superstars, let me know, would you prefer Tenerife or Cristian Sur? Tricky one, isn't it? Probably just pick Cristian Sur. I'll probably pick that just because I can pick my room in it. Okay, thanks for watching viewers, and I'll see you in the next one. Time to watch football.